All right. Oh, we are gonna get started here in just 5-ish minutes. It's all a suggestion. Oop, I don't know what I just did, but okay. Hmm. All righty. I think we will get started. Hey, what's up, Scott? How are you, man? How are you doing? Let's turn the timer off. Going on, man? I assume you had a good Gen Con ride. That's good. All right. Well, in the meantime, we are playing the Berserker tonight. Probably my second worst character, actually. Strangely enough, because he's sort of a standard in Magic Realm and theoretically pretty easy to play, and yet I do not do very well with him in this game. Right? I mean, again, primarily because the Berserker's main gig is kill lots of things, lots of points in fame, notoriety, done, and you just kill your way to a regular victory. And here, since your points are capped on what you can get out of a death, raining death and destruction on your foes, you do run into a little bit of a problem as the Berserker. You still have to claim some cards. You still have to get some great treasures, etc. Got to get some extra points. And so that's sort of and then ultimately from just a plain old then you're slowish, obviously not as bad. Hey, what's up, Math Fun and Games? You're not as bad as the White Knight in terms of fatigue, but you are as slow, and so there's a lot of, and you are not armored, right? So there's a lot of things that you should still avoid as the Berserker. A lot of the lighter things that come in numbers, and you have the Berserk chip, but the Berserk chip really only helps you in the case where you're fighting something that might do T damage or might do heavy damage. And again, you're way more worried about, I think, lots of light stuff, lots of medium stuff that's coming at you and then hitting you and wounding you here. So we're going to play the Berserker. He is rough for me, as you can see. I have 2 games and 2 deaths. He has no points in the Grand Prix here, and his raw score is low because, I mean, when you die, you get penalized. So he is currently in last place, primarily because the Pilgrim eked out 3 points in his solo run. So we're going to see what the Berserker can do, and and we'll run it and see where we get. For this run, let me close this. There we go. So for this run in particular, what are we looking at for quests? For quests for the Berserker, we have Treasure Cache, Navigator, and Troll Slayer. The Berserker is not a great Troll Slayer. Problem with trolls is they're fast. And on that side, he's killing you. But they're fast. Too fast for him to just get a hit in. And they can certainly rough him up a bit. Still, if you play your move H4, so the problem is on the Tremendous Troll, if you play this move H4, you cannot, you can generate this T5. So that's, well, no, you can't because that's 3 asterisks. So that's the big problem. So again, not always having a little bit of a hard time finding that sweet spot with the Berserker. So what are we going to do? Well, in that case, what we're going to do is, I mean, we have to keep Troll Slayer. I would ditch that card typically, but we have to keep it because we ditched another card to get that card. So we will see after the first day. I think the first day we're going to try to hire a couple rogues, and I think that is useful to us because it then allows us to attack potentially without having to play a move. If we can just put the enemies on the rogues, then we can get this axe readied onto its way better side, and we can be playing something like a T6, but getting a tremendous 4x4 attacks. That's sort of the goal. So I think our first day is we're going to trade, and then we're going to hire, and hire. we'll take our extra rest phase just to remind us we have it. Sometimes that's easy to forget. There you go. We will remind ourselves with a little bit of a dummy reminder there. Extra rest, dude. Extra rest. Okay. That's going to be our first day. The only two events on the board, we do have the strong man. He's sitting in one of the campfires. Don't care. We have a Plague of Wolves and Thieves Guild. The Thieves Guild is nicely lined up for us to get. The Plague of Wolves is here, but man, I don't know if I'm going to go for it because, again, these guys, this is the rough fight. All these little L4s and M4s coming in are going to put the Berserker on his heels. And that's not going to help. So, that's it. First day. We're going to just hang out, trade, and see what's what. Let me put this to the side. I do need some dice. And I need a monster roll. Let's get it going here. It's Giants and Trolls. Speaking of Giants and Trolls, Giants and Trolls. So, that's it. We're going to trade with the Rogues. That's the first thing. So we are friendly with the Rogues. The Rogues have some horses. The Good Book and Reflecting Grease. That's not bad for anyone with any piece of armor. That actually can be pretty useful. I'll roll for it in case something magical happens. So here's our friendly. And we get price times 3. We could buy it for 9, but we're not going to. We have 3 hires now. And remember that Rogue 7 and Rogue 6, they cost 1. We're going to take price times 3, so that's 1 hire. Price times 3, 2 hires. We'll take price times 3 again. So we had 10 gold minus 6 gold. That leaves us with 4 gold. We will roll the last hire just to see. And we get price times 3. So we could hire 3 of these dudes. I don't know that that is necessarily any better than 2 of them. But I'll take them, and we'll go, and we'll have 1 gold remain. And, of course, we're going to have to scrounge up some gold. Rogues 5, 6, and 7 are ours for the day. No one appears at the inn, and we are ready for day 2. I think, by the way, I do think that we are going to take Troll Slayer and toss it. And we get Spellmaster. So I almost always get, that is a terrible, terrible one for us. I'm going to roll to see where that guy is, where the rumor is. 3-6, so Caves 6. The Cave 6 is there. And oh, that's Cavern 6. Sorry, Cave 6. Even worse. It's actually not. But yeah, who wants to go that deep in a cave to get? The only good thing would be getting a spell chit, and that magic chip would allow us to learn spells. We're going to get rid of that as soon as possible. And in fact, the Thieves Guild is a dwelling, so I think we will ditch, and once we get up there, toss that. So 1-2. I think we're gonna hide and move to the mountain. That's day 2. We also have Navigator, so that's a little bit of a clunky proposition in the sense that we just have to, we're gonna have to spend some time searching, and we do get bats heading into the mountain. That is not necessarily what we want. We've tried to hide twice, so let's see if that was a successful situation. It was. So we are hidden along with our boys. We get spiders and the Lost Castle. So right away, we get the Lost Castle. Now, the main problem with the Lost Castle is it's in one. That's a long hike up the mountain because we have treasure cache castle. So we do want to get up there. Flutter 2. That's going to bring a bat. Shrine in 4. Roar in 6. We're killing a lot of dice here. Slither 6. And the pool in 6. So every roll, I think, brings a creature. This time we get a giant bat. So we could choose to fight it. If we chose to fight it, the options would be to either put everybody on his sheet on this side, and you're hoping to line up just real quick, line that thing up, and you know, you're hoping to line it up, and at that point, and not flip actually, because you'd have to deploy. And if you did, you would do heavy damage, and you would kill the bat. The other option would be to you have a one. So I'd have to check. I don't even know what the chance is to kill him with 3 rogues. Once you don't kill him though with 3 rogues, you then end up in this weird position where he is eating one of these guys every round. So your chance starts to drop that you're going to kill him, and go up that you're going to have to then fight this bat yourself. The only problem that I have with the way this is all turned out is this is a very dangerous couple days to get up to the Lost Castle. I don't like it at all. The other option is to take the 1/3 chance and attack, ambush him on round 2. And then if you miss, the combat ends. Main key is we can't go to here because this is a twofer. We would have to go this way to move out. So not, or hide, in which case you're going to be jumped by the bat and possibly more stuff. I am going to say that we're going to try to fight this bat. I don't know that it's a good idea. We can give ourselves a decent enough chance. So if we put him there, right, if we deploy everybody to the bad sheet, obviously, I mean, we'll ready our weapon. I don't think it matters at all what happens here. So we flip this guy, and we'll play whatever we got. Again, doesn't really matter. Let's do it. We might as well, we'll play it out. We'll see what goes on. It's probably not. I mean, I hate this fight every time. So he stays put. Let's see where the boys go. 6 and 5. So he goes down here. Now he flips up, and 5 flips him down. So does the bat flip? No. What about... Yeah, what about our first boy? He does flip, so that's going to be a problem. What about our second guy? He flips, that's an issue. And the third guy doesn't flip. So this bat is going to tag this guy and kill him. So already we have screwed up. And now you're playing like this. Maybe that's why you got 3 of them, right? So yeah, bad fight. We should have taken the damn 1/3 chance, and we'd have probably made it. The bat goes down to the bottom again. Is anyone going to line up? He's going to line up, and he's going to just flip down to there. And our guy doesn't flip. Does the bat flip? The bat doesn't flip. Does the guy flip? He does not flip. So now the problem is that he kills that guy anyway, and this guy kills him. And so that was super costly and not at all advised. You should never do that. As I said, I am bad at the Berserker. And so we put ourselves in a little bit of a hole. In fact, the total fight for that is actually negative prowess. Because you lost 2 guys. Now you cleared a bat, and that's great. You have avoided some of the pain of tomorrow, but not a good fight. Might have been more prudent to just try the quick 1 round and get out of dodge. But oh well. Having said that, let's continue on here. We're obviously going to hide. We're going to move into the mountains, and then we're going to get out of this hex for the moment into the deep woods. That's going to be day 3. Sort of sucks. I'm always sad when I lose those guys, but so be it. So giants and trolls, and we end up here. And the question is, do we end up hidden or not? We don't. And you're going to get a giant and a giant spider in the cairn. So Bones M, which is what the Deep Woods is, draws us a giant. And now you have this problem. And we're not hidden, so he's on someone's sheet. So there's a 1/3 chance that he kills this guy. There is, so we could take him on our sheet. We could ready with this chip and then fight with this chip. Then our move would suck. We would play this and this. We wouldn't fatigue them, of course. So we would play like that. This would not auto hit unless it flipped, in which case we are dead. So that is all bad. There is nothing good about that. I'm going to put him over here. And again, the problem is there is literally a 1/3 chance that this guy is going to get killed. So we're going to ready the weapon like this and this. And I'm going to put that there. And largely what it comes down to is we actually, we'll do this. We don't want him to line this club up pretty much. And 1, so we're not going to line the club up. Are we going to flip the club? We do not flip the club. So we're going to kill the giant with this mighty blow here, and the guy is saved. And yeah, those are so the problem with the giant is that club is long, so it actually wins round one. You ideally don't want to you want to jump out from hiding and kill him. So we get 8. Giant is worth 8, so we're in the positive on the prowess. We have 7. So let me get my scoreboard back. Scoreboard, yeah. So we've got 1 gold. We have 7 prowess. I don't mind the cairn. I don't want bats. So I don't love that we have bones here because that's going to draw bats. So I'm not a giant fan. It's going to draw them directly onto us. So I'm going to say for now the cairn is a little bit of again, a no-go for us right now. At least you better be darn hit, right? And man, we are having a little bit of a hard time here. Sort of getting chased down by bats, pretty much. That's what I don't want here. The bat is a terrible fight for the Berserker in all cases. And maybe I should have just taken that bat on my sheet instead of the rogue's sheet and just taken the wounds every time, right? Because there you're looking for a 1/3 chance to line up, and you take a wound every time, and you use the extra rest to get those wounds back. That might actually be the play. But 2 bats, that starts to suck, and so on. So I think what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, and hide twice to score the Thieves Guild. Is it 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3? It's actually 3, and hide once. Move to the guild. Hide once. We should theoretically score the guild. Theoretically. So this is day 4. I'm not liking where this all has ended up. We get a 1. So there's possibly dragons. We go here. If we can execute this hide phase, and we do. So we are hidden. Oh, it's goblins and the lost city in 3. Nope, this is 3, right? Yeah. So we found both the lost city and the lost castle. That's sort of cool. We've got, what, 3 treasure sites out already? We have Patter, so even more goblins. Flutter. Probably bats. The Horde in 6, which is terrible. The Lair in 3. That's nice, though. And Patter 5. So 1 roll and we could get all the goblins. And this would turn into a total cluster for the Berserker. So first thing is first, we have scored the guild, so we get a card, and we have our first point. So on day 4, we have our first point. I am going to ditch Spellmaster, and I'm going to ditch this treasure cache. That's always not a. I mean, I always say if you know the location, that's hard to. I have explored the mountain, oof, just as bad, and find a bow. Okay. I don't like that draw. These cards are killing me a tiny bit. That's what we did. That's the end of our day, and we're good to go. So we do have 2 more treasure locations. So that brings the total of locations we know about to 3, 4, 5. So we already have 5 out of 8 locations settled. I am going to hide. I am going to search, search, search. I think we want some of this layer. I think that's where we're going to go. We might spend a day or two, because I might need to go hire dudes again. And we get a 2. So serpents and demons. Strangely enough, I think serpents and demons are okay in this. So that's good. Good for us. So we hide. We do. And we're going to start to search. And we have 3 hides. We need a 4 or a 1. We're going to get a 1. So we're going to find the lair on the first loot. So that's pretty damn good. So the lair is ours. We now get 2 extra loots of the lair. Make these good, because 5 looks like a 5. So we get a 5 and a 5. So we get the 5th treasure twice. 5 and a 5. Those aren't great for us. That's actually the drought of speed is actually amazing for us. It makes us just crazy good for one fight. Unfortunately, the shoes of stealth can just not be worn at all. Done. You just can't do it. Flutter. So if we were to end a phase here, we would get a bow. That's something to consider. I think we go one more time, trying to get something out of this, and then I am not sure we don't. Try to grab the rogues again? Like, I mean, these are way more expensive, of course. But maybe a couple of those guys, we go grab them? 1, 2, 3. The problem there is simply that that's a 3-day trek, so you are looking at a week there and back. Which ain't good. That is not a good scene. In any case, we are hiding and searching again. So we're going to do it one more time, and that's on day 6. So let's move this. We're looking for another 2, actually, would be just fine with me, and we get 1. So we're going to hide, and we do. Doesn't matter. And we're going to search 3 times. So we're looking for low numbers. We got a 3 there. The hidden ring, that's 1. Oh, 6th treasure is nothing. We're looking for the not 6th treasure. 3, 3rd treasure. That's a good one. The map of the Lost Castle. Sucks a little bit, but the hidden ring is a victory point, so that's great. And the map of the Lost Castle is sort of fodder, unfortunately. We do get a great treasure, and we do get 1 more point there like that. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, that sort of sucks, actually. As far as treasures go, you might have scored at most. So it's going to be day 7. So day 7, you could get to arguably here. Day 8, you could get to here. Day 9, you would be back. You would sell everything you could to the rogues. I would consider... I would almost consider selling out and selling $30 worth of stuff and getting as many rogues as you could for those $30. And you could probably hire down to this guy. And that guy is freaking amazing. Probably couldn't hire to this guy. But you might be able to hire to that guy. And that would be a nice little army at that point. So I do think we head back. I really do. So I go 1, 2, 3, and hide. So we're gonna move into the deep woods, and we will be hidden. And it's day 7, white and black magic in every clearing. We get 2 dice. We roll an extra dangerous die for day 7s. 1 and 4. So we will get the giant back. No dragons have shown up, but the giant and his nasty little club return. And so we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Are we hidden? We hope we are this time. And we are. So we're hidden. The giant shows up. This is an auto kill for the Berserker when the giant shows up like this, because remember, he's not on anyone's sheet. We're going to ready the weapon. We're going to play this chit. And since he can't flip, no matter where he goes on our sheet, we're going to hit him with tremendous 4 damage and kill him. So that's going to get us 8 more points. And we're up to 15. 15 prowess. That giant comes back off the board into the dead pool. And that is day 7. And I think we're just gonna... I think we go 1, 2, 3, just like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to pick up a bow on the way. But we're just going to... well, okay. Before day 8 happens, we do get to draw new events. So let's do that. These events are still in play because the Thieves Guild actually is not. We'll put that aside. We've scored our point. We're going to go 1. Oh, the Inquisition. 2. And 3. Oh, that makes those wolves way more intriguing all of a sudden, doesn't it? So we're going to get a VP killing wolves. We're going to get money killing wolves. So the Inquisition, we get points for killing a demon, selling an item with black or type 5 or type 8. Perform a quest phase and tithing. That's pretty much what we got to do. Done. The wood sprite appears in the deep woods. Where does the wood sprite appear in the deep woods? 2. So deep woods 2 is our sprite. The sprite's actually very good as a buddy, but we could also learn a spell. So we'll put her in deep woods 2. Right there, huh? Son of a bee. You're just sitting there. So she is there, and then we get a wolf bounty. So the Inquisition, I want to copy this card and paste it. It lasts 2 weeks. And so it'll be the end of day 21. When both the Inquisition... Oh, I don't know what I just did. Oh, I threw that card somehow. So both cards, that and the bounty, are going to be done at the end of day 21. So we would like to go cap those wolves, because now those wolves are now worth 2 points. If you kill all those wolves, you're going to get 2 VP, a treasure, and you're going to have 18 bucks effectively in your pocket. So that is huge. And that gives me, again, even more incentive to go raise a damn army and come back and kill those wolves. So I'm going to hold off on the wood sprite. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So we're going to move, and move into the woods. We should get a bow out of that because we will end a phase unhidden in a clearing with flutter. That's here. And that bow's just cell bait, right? And we get a 3. That could actually be disastrous for us here a little bit. So 1, 2, we pick up our bow. We end up here. We're not hidden, and it's ruined. Son of a bitch. That was exactly what we didn't want. We are literally going to die here, aren't we? That's great. Good job. You killed another character. Okay. So we're going to turn in Fine Bow. We do get to do this once we, lucky day. Hey. That sucks a little bit because we're not going to be hidden or anything still. That's still going to suck. But that's fine. We got this. I think we can manage. We're just going to fatigue right the hell out, though. That's going to be the big problem we're going to have. So, I think he can take one of these guys on. But he can't auto-hit any of them. Now, they can't auto-hit him. Oh, they can on this side. But they can't do enough damage on that side. Yeah, that side is actually okay for him. So we are going to take... we're going to take one of these M5s on our side. And if he flips, he is killed. Now we almost want... yeah, am I right in thinking this is an auto win on this side? No matter what, it might take him forever to kill him, but as soon as he flips, he's going to be killed. Same thing with any of these guys. They are killed as soon as they flip, or they can't do enough damage. I think I just want M's off of the Berserker's sheet for now. And we're going to put the M's here. And do we want... how to play this, I suppose, is the question. So we got 5 wolves on our sheet. I'm going to drink that. I might drink the draft of speed. I think I'm drinking the draft of speed here. The draught o' speed. So we're going to take that. And now our times all go nuts, effectively. So that changes this fight considerably. Now, we're not going to be auto-hit by them, but we can now not be auto-hit literally with this chip. So we can play this because now it's a time 4. So we can do this. And that becomes a time 4. So no one's going to hit us. Now, we still might wound out, but we won't fatigue out also. And then this chip becomes an H3. Now, the only problem is our goddamn axe. And we could kill a wolf. We could H2 him. Because our axe is unreadied. So I'm going to target Oh, that I mean, it does truly just change all kinds of crap here. And so we will start fatiguing. Yeah, I say we go for it. What we don't want to happen is we don't want this to line up, largely, is what it comes down to. So we're gonna go for it. We're gonna go hard for trying to get this fight over with as soon as possible. And that's it. That's how we're gonna play it. So let's see what happens. I mean, we don't have to line up, but we sort of do, so that's nice. These two guys switch positions, and then this guy lines right up. Does anyone flip? The first guy doesn't matter, actually, but he does. Second guy, they do. That's good for us, actually. Third group also does. That's bad for us. So there you go. He is hit. He is killed. We have to fatigue one fight, which we will. We will fatigue that fight. Done. No one hits us because these guys actually. Oh wait, shoot, that is true. Did not think about that. These guys hit us. We're actually wounded 2 times by these light hits coming in that line up right here. Oof, that is not great. So I'll have to change. I might have to change tack a little bit here. So we do take 2 wounds, which is gonna suck. I'm gonna wound this chit. Ooh, I did not think of the ramifications of these guys flipping. Okay, that's fine. We will figure that out. Over here, now I'm hoping this guy kills this dude here. So we want him to line right up. He does. Perfect. Does he flip? It doesn't matter. He does. So he dies either way. This guy kills his dude. So we got 2 kills, 1 for us and 1 for this dude. That's good. Strangely enough, that is fine. I'm going to drag this wolf over. I'm going to target this wolf. We're still unready because we did hit last time. I am going to slow play the attack as an H4. And then I will play a defensive 3. So I cannot be auto hit by anybody. If this guy lines up, he will be killed. Done. And over here, of course, same deal. So let's do this. He lines up. Everybody lines up. Let's flip them. Flip them all. Yep, he does flip back over. That's 1 flip. No flip. No flip. So our weapon is going to go first. We have that's a time 4 attack. These guys both miss because remember our attack is now a move 3. This is going to hit because it lines up. It's faster than him because this is a 4. He's going to kill him. So the Berserker has 2 kills. He does not hit his guy this time. That sort of sucks. Does he flip over? He does. Which sucks, because again, he'd have killed him if he, So, done. We'll just put him back there. I think these guys are sort of auto now with the draft of speed. So done. We'll just play this out. 1, he's going to line up. Who's going to flip? 1, nope. And 2, yes. So he flips to that side. He is hit again before he can get us because this is still a time 4 weapon is longer. We get our 3rd kill. Over here. No, he's going to go down to the bottom. If he flips, though, he still dies. He does, so he still gets killed by undercutting. Done. So now we're down to 1 dude. And we're going to put him on this sheet, and we're just going to do that there. So we were careless. We took 2 wounds and a fatigue. The 5 is going to drop him. Does he flip? He does not flip. The Berserker takes him out. The Berserker gets 12 prowess from that. So we're going to get 2 things. We're going to get, so all these wolves, we should quickly copy them. So we also have this shit. We're going to copy these wolves and paste them. Because we're going to collect on 2 things here. Well, we're going to collect on Wolf Bounty, effectively. So we're going to get 1 VP. So we do get a Wolf Bounty. So that's going to be another card point. That'll bring us to 3. So not terrible for a disastrous first battle. That's not a terrible couple days he's had. And then we're going to shrink these down a little bit. And we're going to put these in our trophy case here. Each of those is worth $3, potentially. And these guys also go to the Pool of Death. Wolf Bounty. So the Wolf Bounty has been collected. We will put it aside. Still should pay attention because it is still money. And we also get 6 wolves. Wolf, what is 6 wolves worth to us? We got 10 for us killing 4, and then 2 for our guy. That is 12 prowess. So a really good day in Berserker land. We now are up to 27 points. This potion does go away to the Warlock. That is a worthwhile potion, though, let me tell you. That's going to give us 1 prowess point, and we're up to 4 total. So a real good day in the land of the Berserker here. So we're going to waltz on in day 9. We're going to move to the inn. We will execute a trade phase with our friends. And then I suppose 2 hires. Oh, and an extra rest. So extra rest. Done. And that is it for day 9. We are going to we do get bats, but there's not going to be any bats. So we're going to waltz into the inn. We're going to talk. We're going to trade. So a couple things. We take these trophies back. We get $18. Done. So that's the first thing that happens. 18. Oh, second thing. We didn't get our bow. So we did find bow, but we didn't actually take our bow. It's a light bow. So we'll put these back. I'm going to sell all of this. Now, let's think about this. So we can get 16 more bucks. 16 more bucks puts us at 35. Selling the hidden ring loses us a point, but does give us 20 more bucks. There is value in that $20 because you might be able to hire the rogues down to that 1 or 2 axemen, and those axemen are so good. I feel these aside from the order, of course, these are some of the best guys in the game. That is such a good side. That is not a terrible side, but that is a great side. That kills almost everything. Now, not that the Berserker needs help killing big stuff, but man, that's a good. And he's heavy, so they tank the bats. I mean, everything about that dude is good, but we have to hire down 2, 4. That is 8. $12. That's $12 a hiring potentially, times 3-ish, so $36 to get 2 of them. You don't need 2 of them, but it does sort of make you think. So in any case, we go into the inn, we do our trade phase. We're going to sell. Only $16 gives us, like I said, 35. It does give us the shot to hire, but it keeps the point. If we sell the hidden ring, we lose the point, but get 20 more bucks. And that might be better. And then we're leading a band of... Now we're Braveheart, effectively. So let's think about it. What is the chance that you make that point back up? I mean, it is going to make the mountain safer. If we want to explore the mountain, we're going to have to be pretty damn tight because a lot of stuff could show up. I say we do it. We're going to sell it all. So 16 plus 20, $36. So 36 brings us to 55. And let me real quick change to the rules just so we can see. 55 gold would be 1.5 points. Now, we're not going to have 55 gold for long, so keep that in mind. But 55 does give us a bunch of points. So this goes in the rogues bucket. I'll just put that there. The bow goes in the rogues bucket. And now we're going to do 2 hires. We're going to hire... Both these first guys are $2 each. So we're still on the friendly chart. We have not yet pissed off the rogues. Let's get some low numbers here. That's a no deal, so that sort of sucks. That's what we don't want. We get 2 no deals. That means we're invariably going to waste like a whole day. We can ditch those trophies too because we've done them. So okay, that's okay. Great. That sucks. We're going to hire. And extra rest. And for our extra rest, by the way, we're going to grab this. And I think, what do we have to... Yeah, so we just move that down. Done. So day 10 is a lot of hires. I'd rather like the patrol not show up. That's mostly what I don't want to happen. 5, the bash cards show up somewhere, but not. So we're extra resting again. We will drag that down. Done. And now we're going to go and we're going to talk to our boys. So 2 times 5 times 4. So $8. I'm going to take it. So -8. I'd rather not have that happen too much, though. So we got -8. That's 1 higher phase. 2 higher phases, another -8. Ugh. That sucks. So we got the first 2. So these 2 guys are ours. 4 and 3 are coming with us. And that is to day 24. So our 4 and 3. Oh, and 6 and 7, by the way, didn't make it. They're like, hey, where's 6 and 7? I go, a little too slow. They're a little too slow. Third higher is price times 3. That is better. That is $12 for this guy, which is closer to what we were expecting. So that's minus 28. So we have 27 gold. And for our fourth hire of the day, let's get a nice roll. Let's get a price times 2. Hey, what do you think? Price times 3, another $12. We're gonna take it though. That's minus 40. That leaves us with $15. And we have rogues 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we've got a little mini army at our beck and call for the day. I'm going to turn in Lucky, and oh, by the way, and we rested, right. So Lucky Day, we're going to turn in. We're actually going to drop Snake Charmer, Encounter a Serpent. Okay. Because we got Fine Bow done. We got Lucky Day. Now we have Snake Charmer done. I'm all in for Snake Charmer. So now on day 11, 1, 2, 3. And a search phase. Move, 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 a search, and an extra rest. We're actually not going to hide yet. Don't need to. Because the only thing that can appear is a demon. Don't get me wrong, the demon would suck. He could kill everybody because he power of the pits. That's the danger. So I don't love it, but and we're going to do mountain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's put that down. We will get 2 and 4 if we do this. So 1, 2, 3, and search. But that's probably the only day we will play like that, right? So move into mountain 4 and search and extra rest. Oh, we already did that, right? Yeah, so there you go. So that's day 11. All right, day 11. Let's do it. So we talked about it so much I forgot that I'd written it already. We're looking for a nice innocuous, oh, bats. So we go 1, 2, 3. We're going to pull a search. We need a 1, 2, 3 on this search. We could really use a little bit of luck here. And we do. We get, oh, hold on. What are we going to find? Because we can do any one that we want, strange enough. It's too bad. There's probably not a discover everything here, unfortunately. That sucks a bit. I am going to take, I'm not going to take the discover. I'm going to take the passages and clues. So we do get mountain 4, 6, and that is 1 of our navigator. So we got 1. We have also gone through 4 and I think 6, I believe. No, it's not 6. It was 2 and 4. 2 and 4. So we've crossed off 2 and 4 for Explore Mountain. Remember, Explore Mountain is 2 points worth. So we've sold a great treasure. So we're down to, so let's keep the scoreboard there. So we are down a point. And we do get 2 bats in the flutter. So this is where things get a little dicier because now you are getting a little dangerous. We do have this path now. So, yeah. I think we're going to move, and move. Right up through that pass in the mountain. So 1, 2, just like that. We're just going to try to move as fast as possible. That is day 12, because we've wasted some time, for sure. The wolf bounty has been scored, so I don't necessarily... But if we kill the other wolves, we can still get the money. The trophy still exists. Let's see what the roll is on day 12. We're looking for not a 6. We get a 4, giants and trolls. That might be the only thing that doesn't suck. Oh, we got roar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just like that. And roar brings out this guy. And that's fine. So that gives us another two spots. 6 and 5. So we've crossed off 6 and 5. We now only have 1 and 3 to get to. Now this becomes way more dangerous as more monsters get tossed on here, of course, because now they can roam. So what we're going to do is we're going to hide twice. I mean, geez. Okay. I want the 2 points. I need the 2 points for Explorer Mountain. I do. I really do. Even though that's going to take me 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 4 days. But we're getting to the end, so I think maybe we... we also don't have another good place to meet a serpent, but here, unfortunately. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hide twice and move up in there. Let's try that. So we're going to hide, move to the giant. This could be disastrous, but we're going to... Oh, and I did get an extra rest. So here, so theoretically one of these have come back. And then this double move, I get an extra rest. And so one of these is back. Done. Now we're going to hide twice and move into the giant. What's the roll? 4. That's actually good. We can't get more giant, so done. So do we hide? No. Do we hide? Yes. So we are hidden. We waltz up in there. And the funny part is, I don't think we even needed to hide, but we might as well in case something else had appeared. We needed to hide. Nonetheless, this guy's on our sheet, and we know that he's an auto kill for the Berserker as long as we can ready the weapon, which we can, and play this. That's a T4. That's going to kill him. He's not on our sheet. We don't have to worry about the club. Done. It's 8 more prowess. If we had Giant Slayer, that'd be great, but we don't. Giant for 8. Not 6, 8. Let's not cheat ourselves. And that's day 13. We get 8 more. And that brings us to 35 prowess, which I do think still is worth 1.5 points. Fix our scoreboard, done. Giant goes to the dead pile. Not going to say Deadpool anymore because, you know, that's a Disney copyright. So done. On day 14, we are going to strangely move to 1. That should score us Explore Mountain. And you might say, dude, why are you unhidden It's a day 7. Isn't that super dangerous? And the answer is, well, if I go to here, the only thing that can actually be on me is a spider. Everything else is gonna, if it gets, it's gonna come off the board if it gets rolled. So we are about as safe as we're gonna be making a double move on day 14 than any other time. So that's what we're gonna do, and we do get day 14 gray magic in every clearing. And let's see what we roll here. We get 1s and 2s. So literally nothing comes off the board. And we're going to get some serpents and such. And maybe some dragons, unfortunately. So it's going to be a little bit of a hose job here. But we go 1, 2, and we are there. And so we score Explore the Mountain. But what appears? We're going to get Roar and Slither. And the Demon. And Flutter. Whew, okay. Those were the bad rolls. So let's do Flutter first, I think. Right? Yeah, Flutter first. Flutter's going to give us these 2 dragons. Flutter M. Shrine in 4. Wing Demon. Slither 6. The Serpent. Roar Mountain. Nothing. Roar on the Mountain is nothing. It is a giant. We are spared the extra dragon. That's good. That is very good. I still think this is probably the worst thing that could show up, strangely enough, is one of these. So, okay, that's cool. That was actually not as bad as I expected. We do get Explorer the Mountain. That is going to be an extra 2 fame right there. Extra 2 cards. So now we have 4 points in cards. And that's going to bring us to 5.5 points. So we're on a pace for 11 points. Oh, we also get learn all the paths and passages in the tile. Sure. That doesn't help us much, but whatever. We get Rescue. That's not bad. Rescue is not bad. Especially because we can sort of dictate where that ends up. We do get some new events to pop before day 15. Get 1, the elf is going to show up somewhere. A dead adventurer, or the corpse of the pilgrim, as Rob put it. The elf and the cook. Let's roll for them. And that is a bad draw, by the way. Else at the inn. And the cook is at the guardhouse, which we'll never go to. We don't like the guard. They're far away. So I'm just going to put these guys aside. Like that. We do have a dead adventurer. Oops, I did not want to deal the young knight to myself. Let's put a dead adventurer on the board, though. And let's hope that he just ends up like in the deep woods. That'd be great. 1/6. Borderland 6 puts him there. That's not quite as close as I wanted. But that is fine. So we're going to leave Rogue 5 behind probably here. That's a little crappy. I don't think I need him. It is nice to have this extra. This guy is nice because of his dodgy abilities here. But I need every phase I have. So we also get an extra rest here. So let's put that there. I need every phase I have to move. So we're probably going to leave Rogue 5 right here. So we are going to move, and move to the snake. Rogue 5 is going to leave us. We should get Snake Charm. And we're going to get a Snake Buddy. That's pretty cool. Or no, we probably can't get the Snake Buddy. No, we can't. Yeah, because he is... he's... Wait. Oh, Slither... No, okay, he doesn't show up. Slither is these guys. So we can take him as a buddy, and the other one will go away. So that's actually a little bit better for us, I think. I'd rather have the buddy. Nonetheless, it's day 15, and we are walking down naked. We're making a naked move. What is the monster roll that's going to punish us for this move? We would like to not get like giant bats or anything. Like ideally, 2 serpents and demons. That sucks. That is a huge issue actually. Well, it's because we're going to get the demon now, and so on. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So we encounter a serpent. Now we get this serpent and the demon. Everybody shows up. Now that, well, I mean, that might actually have worked out for us as good as it's going to work out. And we're not hidden. So we're going to play Snake Charmer, which we're going to get our serpent. We're going to take him as a buddy, and then these guys should all go back to their respective... They all disperse. Well, not him. He's going to come kill us. But these 2 disperse. So that is a point. So it's our 5th card. And our 6.5 point. And I don't know who to put this dude on. He is going to cause someone a world of hurt. I'm going to put him on him. Just like that, because Power of the Pit needs to hit. And then the question is, are we deploying? And that means flipping these guys. I mean, they don't need to be flipped, but... Because we could deploy everybody and take our shots. And he would be trying to hit him. Power of the Pit generally is not, right? So 6 and 5s are nothing to enemies. Same thing with 4s. 3 is bad. He will kill half of our dudes. 2 is bad. 1 is bad. 3, 2, or 1 suck for the rogues. So we would rather this attack just not hit. Or we could do this. We could just keep this. We could, you know what? We could lure him out. We could do the serpent. Which just, I mean, the serpent, strangely enough, is probably more useful being a heavy than this guy is. And you know what? It's his last day. He's like, wait a minute. Yeah, it's your last day, pal. Good luck. Done. And we're going to pull our weapon. So we're going to ready it, of course, to get the best time we can. So flip that bad boy over. And we're going to hit him at a T4. And we're going to put, I mean, wherever. We're going to put that here. So this could all go awry. Double ones. There's a 1 in 36 chance probably that we just don't make this. So where does the demon actually end up? The demon ends up 6. He's going to go to the bottom. The demon does not flip, by the way, because he is a tremendous creature. Where do these guys go? We just want that top guy to not line up. He's going to stay put. He is going to go here. These are going to roll up like that. Does the first box flip? No. Second box flip? No. Third box flip? No. This is the important one. Does the assassin flip? No. So he misses, and then he is killed by hell. He's killed by that guy. The Axeman cometh. Done. So we also get Winged Demon for 8. Oh, and there you go. That's going to give us 43 prowess. So that's going to actually kick us up to a total of 7. We are going to score Winged Demon. We're going to just cut some vowels. We are going to score Inquisition. We killed a demon. So we're actually going to get 2 points today. So 6 cards. All of a sudden, it is coming up all Berserker here on day 15. We get the Lost Pouch. So 6 points. We have a buddy. We killed a demon. We've scored the Inquisition. We could go Tithe. Rogue 5 does leave us. He's like, you know what, man? I freaking quit, man. And we're like, oh, come on, dude. It's like, no, man. You fed me to that demon. We're like, we didn't feed you to the demon. We just encourage you to face your fears. That's all. That's all we did. We got Lost Pouch. I'm going to roll to see who the pouch belongs to. Which native group does the pouch belong to? The soldiers. Do we like the soldiers? Do we hate the soldiers? We don't care about the soldiers. We could bring that back to them. That's a little bit of a ways. Or we could just open it for 3d6 gold and piss them off. It's actually not that far, ultimately, given where else we, how else we're going here at this point. So after that day 15, 12 points is not looking bad. He is definitely on a little bit of a roll here. I think we're going to go 1, 2, 3 right there. And we're going to hide. So it's actually move, move, move to the deep wood. We're going to make sure we're hidden. Done. For day 16. What's the monster roll on 16? It's a 4. Well, we've already run the place out of giants, so we're there. We can be hidden. We are, but nothing appears. I do want to find, I will say I do want to find the paths or passages, but to get Navigator done. This is about the worst, one of the worst places to do it simply because of the damn bats, and I don't love the bats. Having said that, you have this guy who can't be harmed by the bat, and this guy who can't be harmed by a bat, and this guy who can't be harmed by a bat. So 3 bats right now is actually not that worrisome. So I think that's gonna be, so there you go. So having thought that out a little bit, I think day 17 is going to be 4 searches. And we're going to try to find this wood sprite. So in day 17, we're going to roll a monster roll. 1 is going to be nothing here. And we're looking for 1s, 2s, and 3s on these search dice. That is a fail. That is a fail. That is a fail. And this is the last one. That is a failure. Done. So we are done on 1 day. 17 here. 18's the same. I don't like this though. This is not great. Like, I don't want to be stuck here. So we got serpents and demons again, which I don't think is anything in this this tile. 1s, 2s, 3s. No, that's a 3 and a 6. Not good. That's 1 roll. 2 rolls is a fail. 3 rolls is absolutely another fail. And there we go. We get him. So the wood sprite is done. We're going to score him now. We get the sprite, not the pop. 7 points. We have 9 points. So we are looking to close in on some points here. Now, do we want to do anything else with the sprite? We could learn a spell. Learning 1 spell, though, is only going to give us half a point. We could keep it, and I'm going to keep the sprite. So I'm going to keep the sprite. We do get the VP. I keep the sprite. That's going to be another thing to take up shots, possibly. Okay, so let's sort of see where we're at here. Ideally, we're going to score Navigator, right? That's sort of the ideal case is we're going to score Navigator. We could go and try to get pick the Adventurer up and then walk him to the house. Because that would be 2 points if we had the pouch in hand. The adventure would give us a point. The pouch would give us a point. That would be 11 points. In the meantime, we could find one of these paths and maybe this path. Or both of these paths, right? And if we can find the paths and do Navigator, that's 1, so that's 10. Pick up the adventure, 11. 12 gets us here. We get there, and that's 12. And I think that's what ultimately we're going to do. Now, the sucky part is we did not make good use of our guys, if that's the case. But, and maybe I don't care right now. So we're going to move to 3. Search, search, search. Monster roll. It's going to be a 2, so nothing here. We're going to move, and we're going to search 3 times. Looking for a 3, 2, or 1. That's a fail. That is a success. So we do find deep woods. 6-3. We've got 2 of these bad boys. Deep Woods 3-6 done. Tomorrow we move to 6 and 1. So we're going to move to 1, search and search. Again, it's amazing what natives do. They allow, like, you get enough dudes behind you. Wow, we wrote a lot of serpents and demons though. That also helps. All right, roll 2 searches. 3, 2, or 1. We got this. No, we don't got this. We got this. We totally do not have this. Okay. Well, 4 searches it looks like. Let's finish this. And then we have not a lot of days though to get to what we need to do. One day there, 2 days here, 3 days. That could be a lot of days. Like that might kill us, strangely enough. That might kill us. So on the other hand, what you could do, but it's a lot more dangerous, to be honest. You could absolutely go down here. You could pull your rescue on the wolves, as a for instance. So Navigator is going to be your 10th point. You could put your rescue on the wolves. So put a guy there. Go kill the wolves. That's a point, because that's the wolf plague. So there's your point, and then your rescue becomes your 12th point. So that could be 2 points right there. The danger is you pull every goblin in the place on a roll of a 3. So you are absolutely looking for on a roll of a 3 that you have just screwed everything to hell up. The other option is to charge to get to that adventurer. You get 2 searches, 2 searches. Ooh, none of that's good, though. See, I don't think you make it to the house. I think if you run to the house. So hold on, we're not gonna write this. Hold on. We'll put some question marks there. Here's what I want to do, if you don't mind. I would like to take a short break, and then because this is it. This is where we make the decision which wins or loses this game, I think. So let's analyze on day 21 what it looks like to try to find the adventurer and try to get to the house. And I think we're going to find that we actually need to go the other direction and try to kill the wolves and affect the rescue. Now that sucks because we put ourselves in a slightly bad position there. We've wasted a day. But so day 21, we could rectify that mistake, go back, end up 1, 2, 3. I would probably not go all the way in because I don't want to drag the goblins yet. So because on a 3, you're literally drawing 12 goblins onto you. And that's rough. No matter what, that's rough. Like, we have a nice little crew here. We could take a whole stack of goblins. No one could be on our sheet if we had all the goblins. But on the other hand, we can't do 12. 12 is still a very, very possible death sentence. So I'm going to leave for 4 minutes. I'm going to get myself something to drink. I will be back. Please stay put. This one is going to end. It's going to be tight. I think it's the last day kind of thing. unless we get super lucky. You know, 4 minutes is oddly specific time, and it doesn't make a great deal of sense if you think about it. Like, it's why 4 minutes? Why not, at that point, why not 3 minutes? Why not 2.5 minutes? I don't turn that off. I just didn't want to blow it directly on me right now. There we go. Okay. Why not 5 minutes like normal people put? And the answer is, I don't. It just happened to be four. Probably started as a typo. Let me just move this around. Sorry, my professional studio here. Okay. So let's see what the heck's going on with this dude. What is the plan? So let's say, keep in mind, we only have our boys here till the end of day 24. Ooh, that makes it even worse. Man, everything about this is getting dicey super fast. Super fast. It's getting dicey. So let's look here. So if we come this way, we would go straight to here. We go 1, 2, done. That is day 21. Day 22, we would search and search. Let's say day 23, we search and search. It takes us 2 days to find it. Done. So day 22 and 23 are searching. 24 is here. And you can't run out because you came this way. So day 24 is here. This would be day 25, day 26, day 27. We could make it. Ooh, but only if we find. But that absolutely relies on us finding that path right now. We don't have to find that path right now, though, but you're going to have to find either this path or this path. I think so. The other option, I believe, to get the points is 1, 2, 3. So this is day 21. Day 22 is move, move, search, search. Day 23, let's say we have to search. Hey, what's up, Scott? How are you, man? How was your Gen Con, Scott? I'm going to take a moment and chat with Scott. How was Gen Con for you? I'll bet. I miss it a little bit. I haven't gone in years, um, and I do sort of miss it. Oh, nice! You got 40 people to play, so that's quite the churn in and out of your event there. Nice, very exciting. I did read on the Discord, so I know that everybody loved it. Like I know that people enjoyed it, so that's cool. I'm glad the production looks good. That's awesome. Can I ask a question? I don't know if you're is should I be is natives in some Kickstarter stage or something? Do I need to go pay attention to something? If I wanted to get a copy of Natives when it came out, do I need to? Is there a pledge going on that I missed or wasn't paying attention to? Excuse my obliviousnesses. Oh, I just want one. I can't afford more. Come on. Okay, I'll go and check it out. So thank you. No, that's good. I'm very that's cool. Like I said, I think that's it is truly a Magic Realm like game, but I think it is easiest to easier to manage, right? So I think a lot of folks are going to get it that would just never touch Magic Realm in for on a bet. So um and oh, I'm so excited. Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. That's good. That's good. That's good stuff. I I'm wondering if I gotta, and this is I need to figure out. I need to buy and figure out cameras so I can do. I would love to unbox that thing and do a video or stream on just pulling that thing out. I think unboxing videos are stupid, but somehow I'm very excited about this one. So it's all stupid, but for this one, um, and maybe do like a honest to god, like a play, a playthrough on the table because I don't do that because this is the camera I own is this stupid webcam. Oh, did you post it on? Yes, I did. I watched some of that video. That was cool. I did. I saw like the tiles and stuff, and you pulled them out, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. I love, like I said, I like the pictures of the production. I do love the chips. I think that somehow that really works for me in terms of um, the pieces. So yeah, that's neat. 30 to 45 days. What are we talking about here? So that seems early, isn't it? Like, nah, not quite. It's close, right? I thought it was going to be October. I thought I was going to have to wait 2 months, but in my Magic Realm shirt. I have one of those. I have a white Japanese Magic Realm shirt, so sort of weird, but I own but yeah, cool. So very nice. Yeah, promised October. So that's good. I'm glad. Getting it early is not bad. I will I will grab everyone that normally come and play Magic Realm and we will do a Dragons Down. So that'll be fun. And again, my only problem is I need to buy and figure out a camera setup if I want to do anything like that live, like a in analog, not in digital. So, and I'm not sure that um my production skill and or my wife asking why I'm buying a bunch of cameras and stands and crap. I'm not sure that's going to fly. We'll see. Um, So very nice, very good. I'm glad Gen Con was cool. I do miss it. I miss it a great deal. Just rent a movie studio. I wish I had that cash. Um, yeah. So I miss it. I miss it quite a bit. I miss the auction, strangely enough. I love going to that damn auction and just, buying some old crap and soaking in the rest of the old crap. I love that. But that, and of course, it'd been great to have come by and stopped and said hello and met you. But I mean, that's, you know, I mean, I mean, this is silly, but but all good. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the awesome game, and hopefully, hopefully we'll get my grubby hands on it in early September, and then we'll see what's what. So I'm looking forward to it, and uh, I mean, none of us are that impressive, Scott. Impressive is not a word that I use to describe, old fattening gamers. you know, I'm I'm a, I've already gone over the hump in the of the roller coaster. I'm just speeding down toward the inevitable end of the ride. Um, so we'll see. I'm just trying to vaguely enjoy it on the way down. Yeah, impressive. Um, so yeah, that's where I'm at. But no, all good, all good. We are. I'm. So we'll see how it goes. So thanks a lot, and I appreciate you stopping by too. By the way, so we're gonna. So let me get back to this because I'm so close to being done. But but I do appreciate. I appreciate you stopping by. In any case, um, I'm so close to the end of this, and I'm trying to figure out if I can win and which direction I have to go to win because it's pretty much. Do I go here or do I try to run for the house? Strangely enough, so we've determined that I could make it to the house on day 27. All right, man. I'll talk to you, Scott. Thanks a lot. I will enjoy this game. Hopefully we actually score 12. That's the goal. We could get to the adventure, but again, that is predicated on a couple good days of searching. And we also have to find one more path. And that puts us in a little dicey position. On the other hand, if we go here, this is day 21. Day 22 is here. Let's say day 23 is also searching. Then on day 24, we could win with the entire crew, go and kill the wolves. Now, that's more dangerous because on a roll of a 3, any of those days, you're going to pull all the goblins. And if you pull all the goblins, I guarantee that fight isn't going to, like, that fight might be fine, but you're going to be in a rough place. And you have to make it to the wolves by day 24. You are literally, because you're banking on your guys to help you kill that cohort of wolves. This is a little bit of a safer path. Now, mind you, we're going to have to literally run through. So it depends on what it's safer but uncertain because you don't know what these chips are. And you are going to leave yourself effectively a single day to find one of these passages. So it comes down to one day to find a path or risking goblins for probably the better part of a week. Now, this all does also hinge on the fact that we have not drawn extra. We have not drawn any extra. Our last 3 quests, our last 3 events, I should say. That could change something maybe considerably. Don't know. I don't know. I don't. This is one where I. So I'm going to go to the right. I'm going to go to the dead adventurer, and I'm going to try to run for the house to turn in the pouch to the soldiers and get my last victory point. But again, that's going to give me a single day. So I can either do it. And man, it's so easy to not like you're just not going to get that day. Like you could fail so easy. Or we run for this. Okay, we're gonna go that way. So we're running for then we're gonna run for the wolves. Done. That's it. It's wolf time. So rescue. We're gonna play out rescue here. We roll to see who got captured. Who did get captured? 3 plus 2, 5. The company. You always add 2 because the guard never gets captured. Neither not the guard. The the guard and the order don't get captured. They just can't. They're too tough. So there's our rescue right there. I'm going to put a chip right on that guy. And then we're going to go, and our day is going to be to go to the edge of the deep woods. So we're going to move. I'm actually going to search once and move to the edge of the deep woods. So maybe we find this path. Maybe we don't. We go 1, 2, 3. Done. So that's day 21. We're now going to pull. The Inquisition is over. The Wolf Bounty is over, which is fine because we're not worrying about the money as much as we are. Oh, we could tithe. We could have tithed. Oh, we could have. So serpents and demons and dragons. So these dragons are going to come off the board. The serpents are alive. This guy's back alive. Done. And we go 1, 2, 3, and nothing appears. But we do search once to see if we find that path. And we do. So that's good because that was clutch. Hold on. That was strangely more clutch than we could. That gets us our 3rd navigator. So that's going to score us. I mean, I'm going to say most of it, but you have reached the exciting climax of 9 pints. Oh, that is sweet. That sounds tasty. 9 points. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds. I mean, I 9 pints for you, 9 points for me. So the thing about Navigator is when you score it, you're going to get 3 more paths to cross off. And I'll tell you why that is critical. Because we're going to cross this one off. So that's going to give us extra days. So we're going to cross off Ruins 1-3. Or 1-5, I'm sorry. And then it doesn't even matter what else we cross off, to be quite honest with you. We're going to do Borderline 4-5 and Cliff. So Borderlands 4-5, and we're going to do Cliff 3-6. But Ruins 1-5 means we don't have to spend days searching this. So that's less days putzing around and possibly getting caught by goblins. So that's good. So I can go, for instance, so that was day 21. So day 22 is going to come, but we get 3 events first. So let's do that real quick. We get a young knight. a broken wagon, and the monastery. Okay, let's do the knight. Well, we would pull all three of these out. Young knight, broken wagon, monastery. Monastery. Where's the knight? I mean, you could just be right on our way, and we could be... No, it's caves 4. Okay. I don't know why the hell you're hiding out in the caves, but that's where you are. And this is, I think, is gone, because that was like Spellmaster or something. Broken wagon. Oops, we have to roll. I'm sorry, we have to roll this one. 5 is in the Evil Valley. The Evil Valley heading to the what? The inn or the guardhouse. So that would put him there. Okay. And the monastery is in the mountains. Where in the mountains? 3. Oh, mountains. Sorry. Wrong whatchamacall. I'm not going back there. So, okay, I don't think that changes anything for me. We have 10 points. I think we're going to try to do rescue and the wolves. Done. I don't think anything else is safer or more. So I say we go on day 22, 1, 2, 3, and hide. Because remember, we found this path. If the goblins appear, we only get 6 of them. Now, the problem is it'll put 6 goblins here. So that fight will be just a disaster. But, okay, fine. Let's do the thing. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and hide. So move, and hide. Or hide, move. Doesn't matter. Let's roll not a 3. That's pretty much it. It just, can you not roll a 3 for the next 2 or 3 days? 6. Bats. Perfect. Bats are okay. I'd rather not have them. No. Okay, well, that sucks too. But hey, here we are. So 1, 2, 3, and hide. And we are hidden. And 3 bats appear on us. And I think we are going to fight them. We do have a small army. So that's what the army is for. The army is to make life safe. And I don't have a lot of days. So we're going to make sure that we can... So we're going to put this guy, and this guy fighting these bats. Because none of them can be killed by the bat. And then we're going to ready our weapon, and we're going to pull our weapon, and we're just going to attack on this guy's sheet. Done. You got to line up somehow to kill this thing, and we're going to line up here on him. Doesn't matter if he flips at this point, since we're going to line up. Does the second bat line up? No, he's going to dodge. He goes to the bottom. It really doesn't matter. We don't hit him. Third guy lines up, though. So these 2 bats are killed. I mean... Oh, he has to play on this side. Done. So, I mean, now you can... Now we're going to deploy this bat here, like that. He's going to be on this side. You know, he's going to go. I'll put him here. Sure. I'm going to go down here. Like, this bat is going to get gang tackled by a lot of angry rogues, a snake, and 1 berserker. So 3, he goes there. Does he flip? Might matter. I don't think it does. Doesn't matter. Let's see where the 2 lines go here. 1 and 4. So the 1 means that these 2 boxes flip. That is a little bit crappy, actually. He stays put. Does the first box of guys flip? No. Does the second box of guys flip? No. Does the third box of guys flip? No. Does the axeman in defending? He does flip. So the funny part is no one hits this dude except for the archer. The archer rolls a single die on the missile table. And he kills the bat. Done. So we get 9 points for 3 bats, but that ship has sailed. We've already, we have 3 times bat for 9 prowess, but we've already scored all the prowess that we need. This is just annoying because I now have to keep up my sheet here. I do get a card technically, but I don't care. I'm good. It largely just comes down to, can you get the rescue done? So the 3 bats go by the wayside. The gigantic army does its job. Our next day, we're going to hide 3 times and move in to the wolves. So that's it. It really all comes down to this roll. If this is a 3, it's going to suck. And if it's not a 3, we're probably going to take the wolves and win the game. It's a 1. That is going to draw something, though. Yeah, we're going to get both dragons down here. We're going to get Flutter here. That does suck still, by the way. Because we could... Oh, man, we have to hide now. Okay. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, so the day's going to go first, though. We're actually going to go ahead, right? We get to move before stuff is summoned. So we are going to hide once, and we are hidden. We move into here. Now, all hell breaks loose. These bats come here. We get the horde, and we get the lair. We don't want this to stalemate because I don't want to possibly drag the dragons or get the goblins. So this fight has to be decisive. I can't imagine it won't be. We hired enough guys. We brought enough guys to this party that this should not be an issue. Let's take a quick look at what's what. This guy is in peril for these dudes. But I think he beats him. So I think that works. This guy can beat any of these dudes. It doesn't matter who we take. We'll take him. This guy cannot take enough damage to be killed by that guy. So he beats that guy. Done. This guy right there. So I think we have 4 fights that are... And since he is not killable, we will probably deploy onto his sheet to give an extra shot there. Okay? That's going to leave 2 wolves. We can put one of them on the wood sprite. I do love when it gets ridiculous like this. It's like, yep. So we are luring to this sheet. We are luring to this sheet because we need him to stay on. I think he needs to stay on. Which side is best? If he flips, he dies. If he doesn't flip, he can't auto hit him. And so he'll have to line up. So I'm going to play him on that side. We're going to deploy. So that puts these 2 guys on his sheet. We're going to lure to here. Oops. That puts him here. I think we play him on this side because he cannot be killed by that wolf. The wood sprite is going to lure, but can't kill this guy. We're just looking to not line up. I don't care if the wood sprite lives or dies. And then we get this guy on our sheet on round 1. I would rather not be auto hit, so I will play the fast move that I have. And we'll play just like that. Done. So I think we are set up for the fight. I think we win this. If we do, we're going to clear 2 events. We're going to clear Plague of Wolves. And we're going to clear the Rescue. And if we do both of those, that's going to be the victory, getting us to 12 points. And then our goal will be just to get off of this tile. Probably flee into the Borderlands. and hope to ride it out. And, you know, we'll just literally retire at that point. So, let's do it. Let's see where this goes. We don't want this to stalemate. We don't want another chance to roll a goblins to show up. So this battle has to be decisive, like I said. So the first thing here, he's going to drop to here. Does he flip? No. I almost need 3 dice. I must need to copy this red die and just do this. And then these will be the flipping dice, and this will be the position die every time. So the second one, he goes to here, and he doesn't flip. Third guy, he lines up. Remember, our weapon is longer, so he is killed by that dude. Now, this one is going to be a little more involved, simply because we have more things going on. So the wolf's going to stay put and flip. Where do my 2 guys go? I'm just going to roll these 2 dice. This guy stays put. This guy goes to the bottom. Does the archer flip? No. Does the axeman flip? Yes. Weapon length is going to go out, and the archer rolls to shoot him down. He kills him. Archer's first. Kills that guy. 2 dead. Position and flip. He goes to here. Doesn't flip. Everybody's going to miss. And the wood sprite. It really just comes down to, well, position and flip. We'll do the thing. He lines up. He's going to eat the sprite. Sort of sad that we did have a loss, but that's fine. All right. Okay. We're going to now deploy and lure. Take him off the sheet. We missed. Our weapon is flipped anyway. And so now we can just play wherever and get this fight done. This fight is all but in the books here. So the first wolf is going to line right up and flip. And he's going to get eaten by the serpent this round. Done. The second wolf is going to drop to here and flip. So he's going to miss. But he is going to undercut and kill him. Done. Wolf lines up. Doesn't flip. Our boys. The archer's going to line up. That actually doesn't matter. We'll roll for the archer since he's the only chance he has. Well, the archer has to not flip. Hold on. Does the archer flip or not? He does flip onto his crap side. Now he needs to roll a +1, so we need to roll a low number. Nope. So this guy lives this time. We'll put him there. We got this. Yep, he's going to line up, so he's dead. And now this round, you can literally We'll put this guy, and this is going to be an auto kill. There is no way this guy survives this round because each of these guys can kill him on either side. This guy cannot be hurt. Done. We only get 6 prowess for the 6 wolves. But we do score 2 things. We score the wolf plague, and we score a rescue. That is 2 more points for the Berserker, giving him 10 cards and 12 total. So the Berserker is going to make it. And we do get 6 wolves. We will put that, in case. But it's only 6 prowess. Again, it's more annoying because I have to update my scoreboard than it is anything else. Navigator is done. Rescue is done. Now I'm going to hide and move on day 25. We'll just make sure. Oh, I need a monster roll. Let me roll it. And it's going to be 4 giants and trolls. So that does suck a little bit. Yeah, we're actually going to get a troll, 2 trolls up. And hell, we should have just gone to the damn Evil Valley. Really. But here we are. So, we do have these 2 guys. And again, I don't think this is... So this is the last day we have our boys here. So that's the other thing to note. So that's, a little clunky for the Berserker. But on the other hand, this fight is actually not super difficult, really. Our weapon length is longer. These 2 guys, I think, auto-kill these trolls. Because of the troll on this side, though he could do enough damage, he's never going to hit him fast enough. This guy will get the first shot and kill these trolls. So we literally get 2 heavy trolls. So we hidden moved. 2x troll for 10 total, I think. Are they 5 each? Or are they 4 each? They're 5 each. And we got 68 points. Oh, we have this guy too. This guy actually joins us. So that's the other thing. We have another guy to add to our repertoire here. But these guys all leave at the end of the day. Definitely a good run, boys, but you're left in the cavern. Yeah, so let's put these guys away. I just need to be clear of monsters to sort of retire, I think. Like, I just need to be away from the mess here. Now, unfortunately, you can't necessarily be away from the mess here. So I think I'm going to run out at the end of the day. Or you actually can't run out, right? You got these guys, so you're sort of stuck here. So I am sort of stuck here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to what do we do? Well, you could get goblins here, or you could get of course, the tremendous troll. I mean, I say we're probably gonna hide and move, and we're gonna hide and move to get to here. So that's what we're gonna do on our next day here. We're just trying to, like I said, mostly ride this out. We get one, so one's not going to drag anything. So we're going to go to here. Are we hidden? Sure. Doesn't matter. Now I say we go to here and double hide. So we're going to move and move to the woods, and now we're going to double hide there. So we do get a monster roll. It depends. Could be because you know. So it could be a monster. Yeah. So we're going to go here. Are we hidden? We get 2 shots at it. Nope. And let's try to be hidden. No, we're not going to hide. Of course not. And we're going to get dank. So nothing appears. So that could be on a 2. Three. And then I think we're going to hide out. And we're going to hide out and see how the last 2 days go. And it really just comes down to, do we roll a 2 on either day? And if not, we don't even have to check. Nope, 6. And day 28. Oh, actually, it's 2 dice, though, so we should be aware of that. No, 1 and 4. So that's it. So we have killed the day, effectively. Killed the week. Run the timeout. So the Berserker scores 10 points of cards. Part of that, a good portion of that is explore the mountain. That's a good one. And then the double snake charm, kill the demon, Inquisition. Those 2 days really made it pretty clear that we were on the winning course. There was still a little bit of danger, I think. There was still the tiniest bit of danger with regards to, but it really came down to, could we find this path in time to get to here in time? Or are we going to spend days here risking the goblins? Because any goblin sighting would have been massively problematic. However, we made a move out of here. We searched once and went to here on day 21, found this and scored Navigator, which also again gave us this path. So this became an easy move. And then we were in there in 2 days. So I think we had some very critical luck that sort of counteracted maybe some of the early bad luck we had, getting our 2 boys killed super early. That was here. But that's it. The Berserker scores a very respectable 12 points. And now we're going to pull up the scores and see where we ended up here. What's going on, Rob? How are you? So 12 points gives him 15 and a half raw points. and a 4-point win there. So let's put a little marker next to him so we can see him. And he's going to move from last place, kick up. Oop, don't know what I just did. Hold on. Not sure how we did not copy that. He's going to end up right there in between the magician and the swordsman. He's still in the bottom, obviously, but he is, edging toward the top of that that cohort instead of the very, very basement. The pilgrim is still going to be behind him, so he's out of last place for sure. But I mean, we do have 3 games, by the way, 2 deaths, so we do have 3 games in. But the dwarf, magician, swordsman, and Amazons and the wizard still have games to play. My wild guess is the wizard. I mean, the wizard has to score 4 to overtake him. Not easy to do. The Amazon overtakes him probably fairly easily, and the swordsman probably overtakes him. The swordsman probably overtakes him fairly easily. So I do think he's going to be still in the bottom 2 or 3, but he's on the scoreboard at least. So that's cool. So very cool. I'm good. I'm very good. You know. Are you hanging out at all tonight? A little bit. I will sit and chat with you if you are willing. But if not, that's fine. I will pack. I can pack it up too early, but because it is relatively early from my clock. So I think the wizard's next. So we're gonna do the wizard next. So I'll even set that up. Any bets who wins the whole thing? Oh, that's a good question. I don't think the White Knight keeps on scoring 4 points a game. I don't think that's going to happen. So I also don't think the Sorcerer keeps up this pace. I think the Witch King ultimately wins because I think he can keep up the pace that he's on. I think he can keep up the pace he's on. Now, having said that, the Knight's been on a really good pace, and the Knight could. You don't have to keep up, you just have to not fall over, I think. I think the White Knight just needs to not fall over. Now, the other thing is, once these solos are done, I do have to figure out what the next game format is and sort of tweak the format a tiny bit, I think, to do something a little different. I might do something like first to 12 victory points, regardless of the timing. Like, it literally could take them 10 weeks to get there or not. Right? You know what I mean? Like, it's a sprint to 12 points. If you get 12 points, you win immediately at the end of that day. And then you divvy up your points at that juncture. That might be sort of fun. That might be a slightly different game. Yeah, like that might be a good. So yeah, I'll set the wizard up for his. The only problem I have is that the elf Captain, Woods Girl, and Witch technically got an extra game in. So that sucks a little bit. So, I'll figure it out. But anyway. Wizard has potential. I've just actually had bad luck. I really fell apart with him the last couple times. And his score wasn't, I mean, he hasn't died every time. He just got beat by characters who were scoring lots more points, right? You know what I mean? So all good. All right, Wizard it is. So we are going to, I mean, the Druid just hasn't died. The Druid has not. I mean, not dying truly is the first step. And obviously the second step is, coming in first, right? That's just crazy. But the Druid's actually very solid. He's just not super fun, if that makes for me. The Wizard. Oh yeah, it's perfect. Like this is the solos are perfect formats for the Druid, right? There you go. So that is done. Okay. We've got the Wizard ready to roll. We'll turn the scores off here. And let's grab. Ready to go. There we go. So that's our default. Close these. Yeah, it's just, if it's a the Druid has a good game if his game is boring. And so let's take a quick look at this board for the Wizard. He could start here, and that would dump him here, which I don't love, but it is what it is. And this one dumps him here. So I don't love this map in the sense that 2 of the 4 valleys are sort of clunky down here. And the ruins are attached to nothing. This is a good valley. This is a terrible valley. I hate having to walk through the high pass early. This is okay. So this is actually okay for the Wizard. Like, this is crazy because if you don't care to go to the caves, this is a great place to never go to the caves. Right? It's anything in there is going to be done. You just discount it. But the Wizard does benefit from knowing all these paths. So he doesn't, for instance, he doesn't have to do this stupid thing where he has to find this guy. This is the only one that I sort of absolutely worry about. But where would you put this? Well, you could put it here. Which is gonna suck because that just adds another to that chain. I could put it here. And though it's not ideal, or it could go here maybe. Hold on, let's see this. Yeah, if it's the caves, that's hideous. Absolutely, I agree with that. Now, see, unfortunately, that just dumps you back into these ruins. That doesn't do you any good. I could use one more valley not being in the ruin. I don't love that, but I don't hate it, since it gives everybody another way to go. If you know, it gives him another way to go. Now, the one problem with this map is, I mean, if you get like this is a map that you would do pub crawl. You would literally just go, "Yep, I'm going to pub crawl," because every garrison is going to be right here probably, or this, or way up here. But even that is on a line. Like you could get there. So yeah, we'll accept that one. Sure. I will pick a character. Wizard. I do hate. I hate that I need to always get chips for the damn wizard. So that sucks. I think I am going to cheat here. What am I going to do? I'm going to get bag. Where's a bag? Bag. Elf. Well, because we swapped this out for this. So we always have to get that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it up here. Put it in this bag. Oh, nope, I'm not going to put it in that bag. I'm going to miss the bag entirely. Put it in that bag. I'm going to save that object. Characters. I'm going to call it the Wizard Magic Chit. Oh, why? The Wizard? Well, this is his optional rule. His optional rule is that one of the M5s gets replaced by a Type 3 2. That is literally just the optional, wizard variant. So let's put our Type 2s here, our Type 3s here, our Type 4s here. So these are his chits, really. And the extra M5 is pointless. Like it's a dumb chit to have. It's a terrible, terrible chit. This makes the wizard way better, by the way. For sure. We just steal it off the elf, is all. But now we have a chit bag for the wizard. So the next time we can just go here, characters, wizard chit bag. No, I wouldn't change one chit for the pilgrim. I'll tell you why. Because I don't think it helps the pilgrim as much. Giving the pilgrim another type 7 chit doesn't do him any good. Giving him another type 1 chit does him a little bit of good. I will say that. I do like giving the pilgrim the extra spell, though, because it does take a little bit of pressure off that spell choice. If you want to take small blessing, that's fine, and you take small blessing, and then you still get to do a thing. So I do sort of like that. He does. He might, for sure. Yeah. But it's not just, I got rid of I'm switching out an M5. Like that's not actually, it really comes down to what does the magic chit do for him? So he doesn't have two M5s. See, he has these. And again, that's fine. You might go, well, that's a lot of move, that's way too many move chits or whatever. But getting rid of any of these hurts him a little bit. He can't carry heavy things anymore if he gets rid of this. Right? You could get rid of it, but he can't carry anything heavy. So I don't know what magic chit I would give him that makes a big difference. Whereas the wizard has 3 M5s, right? Oh, and I definitely would not necessarily take his fights away, though I could see the argument of going, well, let's take a fight away. But it comes down to what chit do you give him? And there's no real chit that I thought, oh, I'd totally do that. Like, I suppose he could give him a type 1-3 chit to replace his fight M3. Type 7 for a color chit chance. Type 7 doesn't color, though. You can't turn type 7 to color. It would have to be a type 1, which is fine. Giving him more color isn't awful. But a type 7 isn't a color source. You can't flip a type 7. You can only flip your type 1s. So the extra type 7 would sort of be wasteful in a way, because, I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, you're right. So, but I don't even think it's a terrible idea. I just don't know that it helps him more than the fight asterisk, if that makes any sense. So, but giving him the second spell, like I said, takes all the pressure away from that spell choice. You can go, hey, I'm taking small blessing because everybody takes small blessing, and still go, and I'm going to take whatever, miracle. Like, for instance, I've never taken miracle. Why? There's hardly a place for it. Yeah, reroll one. You have to give him. You have to give him some means of affecting the board somehow. Either attack, because he can't escape anything. His big problem is the pilgrim has no escape. And, like, again, he can't run from anything. I mean, he can run from the slowest shit in the game. He can't run from anything. Right? So he needs that attack to kill all the heavy shit that he can't run from, or he needs something to pull something. So that's what he needs. He just needs that. I need to be able to kill something, or be able to have an escape, right? Or have yeah. Whereas the wizard, he gets the type 2, he gets the type 3 chit. And it's time 2. He can immediately cast sleep on 90% of things in the game. There's his escape. So now you've just given the wizard effectively the possibility of having effectively like a melt into mist kind of thing. And that's what this chit does for him. It gives him a really great, as opposed to an M5, that's just insanity to have 3 M5 no asterisks. Like, it just dumbfounds me that was the call. I'm sure that Mr. Hamblin was very mathed this out, and so there's probably a good reason for it, which we are, what do you want to say, ignoring or not seeing. But I love giving the wizard this chit because it just makes him, now he's dangerous. And mostly safe most of the time. So what else do we need to do? So we've got, so this is just dumb. Yeah, this is crazy. So now everything's here. So he can literally start at where? The in-house or guardhouse. Oh, no. You mean all the rules and shit? No. I mean, it's not even the rules. It's not even the rules necessarily. I'll tell you what it is. It is figuring out all these chips and all these move times and all this and going, okay, this works. And this character has these things he can do and these things he can't do. And you know what I mean? Like it's this is why I worry about modding Magic Realm like more or adding creatures or whatever, because I think adding stuff is like, are you screwing up some balance, right? Yeah. No, this game was, I mean, I'm going to say ahead of its time. It's unique. You've never seen anything else like this at all. Um, and right, I mean, nothing else actually works like this, and nothing else works, and what, right? Yeah, if you change something, who the hell knows? So we can start at the guard, or we could start at the inn. Like, there's any number of places to start at. I think we're going to start at the guardhouse. So we're going to pick there. Let's pick spells. I think we have to go with. I think we have to go with a pretty standard spell allotment, but we'll look anyway. 2s, 3s, and 4s. I think we absolutely take sleep. Like, there's no doubt about it. Sleep is. Grease is not the word. Sleep is the word. And we take sleep. So that's done. And we're not going to take another type 3 spell because that would be sort of not efficient on the chips. Do we take a type 2? The one problem is we do need some attack. I know you know that I don't like Stone's Fly. Because rolling that missile roll on L-star attacks just seems like a disaster. The only way Stone's Fly is good is if you have the magic wand. If you have the magic wand, Stonefly becomes amazing. And if you don't have the magic wand, then Stone's Fly is great against light players. That's why this spell is made to kill unarmored mages in PvP. And otherwise, it's a trap. I mean, Torchbearer is super useful, so we put it on our sheet. Flame Sword is the spell that I would likely going to take, because this chit is amazing for Flame Sword, and all of a sudden you're killing giants. Summon doesn't suck, but it is not great for the wizard versus any other character. And Warpwood would be good if he could dink with the Lancers with it. But he can't, because the Lancers do not have a non-attack side. That's the problem with Warpwood. If Warpwood literally read, if Warpwood read you can't attack with a spear, then it would be a winner, because you would neuter these guys who he hates. Oh my god, yeah, the Lancers are just death. So I'm not going to take Warpwood. The Type 4s, I mean, Fiery Blast is good, 100%. Fiery Blood would be okay if we had another spell. If we had 3 spells, Fiery Blood wouldn't suck. Because then you could do very weird things. Now, fatiguing 1d6 sucks But you would have a fight M2. Okay, that's big. That's a big deal. And a move M3, which wouldn't suck either. Lightning bolt also good. Oh, not roof collapses. I mean, but yeah, lightning bolt. Lightning bolt good. Ice storm sucks because you can't dodge it even yourself. Roof collapses sort of sucks because, again, it's not going to hit anything you need to hit. Summon elemental is good but random. And ultimately, there's not a lot of... You can't kill a lot of tremendous with it anyway. So, my problem with roof collapses is it's H4. So you can't kill goblins with it, because if you have a stack of 6 goblins, you're only going to hit one of the boxes. You can dodge it, but it could line up with you because it does attack you as well. If it was T4, okay, now you're talking, because you can kill everything in the game with it. You know, and it's a little, it's worth, but and the risk would be you get hit potentially, right? Yeah, like I don't know, those spells aren't great. Yeah, elemental is a distraction. Yes, and it does have nice escapability if you roll okay, at least. Because anything 5 or lower, you can pull smoke if you needed to, and that takes a lot of fight out off of you. The problem is simply that you can't have sleep and summon elemental and flame sword. You're only getting 2 of these. So I think we're just going to take flame sword, because I think that gives us the best chance at doing all the things we need to do. If you get Troll Slayer, you can kill the little ones. If you get Giant Slayer, you can kill the giants. Right? All that. So we take Sleep and Flame Sword, as is our usual, frankly. Yeah, so we're going to go for the winner. Yeah, absolutely. Let's look at the quests we get first thing. And we do. We want to get 4 points out of this. So we did get pub crawl, which we're gonna freaking take. I don't want to explore the caves. That has to go. That is not happening. We would. So instead of explore caves, we get locate the lair. I think I keep quiet night because that rests, and for mages, that's huge. So we're going to take quiet night. We're going to take pub crawl. We're going to take locate the lair. That's a good. You can get. The only problem with pub crawl is getting it done in a timely fashion. You're going to take, but the wizard does have, right? But the wizard does have the advantage that he can move mostly with impunity until he, if he has his sleep up, right? So that's good. Let's get our events here. Yeah, you could quickly score 2 points. The fairy ring, missing person. Well, I mean, if I hate to say, oh wow. Oh, okay, this is an interesting. Okay, we'll figure this out. So first, the fairy ring. And it lasts for a week. So we have 7 days. Now, I actually have a chip for it for when it goes, but we don't really need that. So the fairy ring is going to end in 7 days. The missing persons. Well, you know what I should do? I should put the bag in here, actually, but that's okay. I did not. Event. Here's the missing person bag. One, two, three, four. My gripe with missing persons is I have to roll them all, which is annoying as crap. I'm going to shrink these to the tiniest bit. Done. Okay, let's roll the first one. The first clue: 8, ledges 3. Oh, that's a little bit far off. Second clue: high pass 5. Oh my god. Third clue. I'm hating this one real fast. Ruins 2. Okay. Should have been Ruins 3 just to keep up the I'm on the edge of the board, good luck. And then Cavern 2. Mother Budgeonay. Wow, if that is not sort of scattered to the 4 winds, I don't know what is. The fairy ring appears in the 4. Deep Woods 4. So that's easy. And now the landslide is in the high pass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in high pass 5. Let's copy that die. And there you go. We're never going to get there. And then missing person becomes way harder to justify getting because it's going to be so much all over. If you don't find it here, I don't even know that you go for it anymore. Like you might just go, yeah, I'm good, I'm out. So let's put the landslide here. Same thing with landslide. It's so far away. Put these up here for now. And we're just going to enchant the thing. That's easy. Going to the caves. No, I'm not. I might dip into the cavern. If I'm up here anyway, I might just go pop in because you can always run out that day, right? And get to here. And that gives you 4, you're not losing the two moves. So the problem with landslide is that it is 1, 2, it's 2 full days just to get here. The wizard is terrible at clearing labor anyway. He just can't do it. So we're probably just going to leave this. That means this chip is out of play. I think you try to find it here. And if you don't find it there, you just give up on missing person. Yes, if you could fly, you're absolutely correct. If you get mountain lore or something, then yeah, I think you have a little bit of a different take on it. That is true. I mean, we'll see, right? I'm a little bummed because that's a lot of points that are sort of out of play, I think, a little bit. Hopefully the layer be super lucky and find the layer first thing right there, bam. And that'd be great. So we do have the game set up. We are good to go here. We're going to save it, of course. All right. Cool. No, this looks good. I'm interested in the board. I'm a little annoyed at the events, but so be it. That's what luck is. Um, I think his quests are solid, and I think oh no, don't thank me. I mean, I'm doing this because I enjoy them. If I didn't enjoy them, I would stop doing them because it's not worth wasting, or it wouldn't be worth wasting all my evenings. But since I do not find it a waste, I do love these quite a bit. Um, I mean, it's a dumb niche for YouTube, but it is a niche. It's like, could you pick a dumber niche YouTube thing? And I'm like, well, that's the joy of YouTube, right? It's the joy. It's the modern public access TV. Um, is sort of this. So I did talk to Scott Demers, the Dragons Down guy, and he did say that he's gonna ship probably within 30 to 45 days. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to video getting the game and unboxing it, and then maybe a table play. But I don't have the cameras for that. That's why I need a damn Patreon to get money for cameras and shit like that. Game to challenge 4 players. You have to play as the pilgrim. That's hilarious. 4 pilgrims? Oh my gosh. That's sort of weirdly fun. So I think the next round of these, so once we're done giving everyone solos, with the only problem is the elf and the captain and the witch and the woods girl did not get solos. I was thinking we're going to do a sprint to 12 points. So 4 characters, just like normal, because I don't think I can run 6 or anything like that. I think it's 4 characters. You run 4 characters. The game lasts as long as it lasts. First to 12 wins that day. And then the scores are set. Hell, you might even reset if you die, you just lose 2 points or something and lose your and start over kind of. But that might be fun. That sudden death thing, right? There's a little bit of that, so I think that might be interesting. So I think that's what we're gonna do next. Yeah, I don't like that. I need one. I need one space for some reason. For some reason, it looks better with a single, with that tiny bit of. Nah, you know what? I don't know. Anyway, no use staring at that. No, don't start the game and go for weeks. So that's funny. Well, I mean, you shouldn't die, right? That's the whole. Don't die. Don't die is the plan. So we will see how that goes. But first, we got to get through this one. I've started writing a semi war game, a strategic level fantasy war game in my free time now because we might as well. So we'll see how that goes. And the only last thing is, if I tint these, does it matter? I mean, that doesn't actually look any better, though, right? It's hard, not any easier to see, strangely enough. If I tint them green, that's also not easy. I'm picking all the wrong colors. How about yellow? Nope, nothing actually is easier to. How about bright yellow? Eh. Maybe whitish. Yeah. How about we just tint them plain old white? No, it doesn't look any different. Oh, because that's the base tint. Teal. I just need a color that actually stands the hell out. You know, that's pretty good. Maybe a lighter version of pink. No, nothing's super. I'm not going to do that one. If we do that one, we've already we know where we're going. Magenta, fuchsia. That was my prom day. Wore fuchsia. I was forever traumatized by that color. Done. Okay. All right, let's save this game. Yeah, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see how that goes. I have some ideas. I don't know if they're good ideas, but I do have some ideas. So we will see. All right. All right. In any case, I think I'm going to let you go, and I'm going to go, and I am going to close up. I don't think I'll maybe go to bed early, and I will talk to you, Rob, later. So thanks for stopping by. Also, thank you to Scott Demers for hanging out and telling us a little bit about Dragons Down and his experience at Gen Con. And that is it. I will see everyone probably Friday, but I don't know what we're doing. Rob, thanks a lot. Thanks for the kind words. And I will talk to you next week.